guys? It is the Poke King, and we're back with another banger. All right, we're gonna be taking a look at the 2025 Japan Championship winning deck. Yes, it is Raging Bolt EX. But what's interesting is this deck is not playing the classic Hoot Hoot and Noctowl engine. We're gonna take a look at this deck because it's super spicy. It's such a straight build of Raging Bolt that it's so consistent. Let's get into the winning 2025 Japan Championship Raging Bolt EX deck. All right, so we're gonna start off with 3 Raging Bolt EX. Now this is pretty standard in most Raging Bolt lists. This card is absolutely busted since its release since Temporal Forces. Raging Bolt has been such a viable deck because it's such a big hitter. Great first attack with Burst Roar being a colorless energy, and then Bellowing Thunder for a lightning and fire. 70 damage for each energy you discard from your Pokemon. So this thing can do things up to 350, 420, 490. This thing is an absolute beast. So pretty standard 3 bolts there. We're going to play 3 of the Teal Ogerpon. Now this is kind of like your draw engine for the deck, using Earthen Vessels to then search out Grass Energies to then get the ability Teal Dance to activate. Anytime you can do it once a turn, attach a Grass Energy to Teal Ogerpon and draw a card. This is one of the coolest, almost like draw supporter Pokemon. Not as good as Fezandipiti, but it is such a really good card from that standpoint. And once again, a great attacker. A lot of dark in the format right now with Charizard and Marnie's Grimmsnarl. So Teal super important there. We're playing 2 Squawkabillys. We want to be able to get to Squawkabilly and be very aggressive. Once again, we don't have Noctowl, so our turn 1 opening hand has to be super aggressive with the Squawk, so discarding and drawing 6. We're playing 2 Mew EXs. Once again, very versatile card, free retreater, so you don't have to sometimes drop down Latias if you can lead out with the Mew EX. And then Restart is super vile, and you can even Geno hack him with this deck, so it's really good against Zar too as well. So we're using Mew more as an attacker in this deck. Because of a lot of dark Pokemon, we're using Iron Leaves EX. We're not playing any energy switches, so we're going to be using and relying on Iron Leaves to allow us to take big knockouts quickly on things, once again, like Charizard, Marnie's Grimmsnarl, things like that. 1 Latias EX because everything is a basic, so we're going to give everything free retreat. And then 1 Fezandipiti EX, the best draw support Pokemon EX in the game. We're playing 1 Raging Bolt. This card is so good you could theoretically play 2, and I would not disagree. This card is absolutely busted. If you guys don't know, let's see if we can get that to focus. Thunderburst Storm is absolutely busted. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to this Pokemon. We're playing a lot of Professor Sada's Vitalities, a lot of Crispin, so the goal is to get 3 energies, and this can take knockouts on Kirlias and even things like Dracloak. This allows you to win the Dragapult matchup because every time they attach an energy, every single turn, just 1 energy, your goal is to snipe whichever Dracloak they put the energy on. So Raging Bolt, the baby, is so good. Ditto, once again, a great open starter, acts as like a 4th of all of these Pokemon, so allowing you to be a little more consistent. You're playing a Chien-Pao because you can take damage, for example, like Dragapult wanting to spread out some damage or maybe doing 200 to one of the bolts. What you can do then is discard the Chien-Pao to you can play the Chien-Pao, and then with the ability Snow Sink you can discard the stadium. So the goal is to have like Area 0 Underdepth, have like 8 Pokemon out, 7 Pokemon, 6 Pokemon on the bench, and then when you play Chien-Pao you discard the one that's been damaged. So super busted. And then we're playing 1 Budew. Sometimes you need to slow down the game, and Budew allows you to do that. It's also really good against Gholdengo EX, so this is how you're able to slow them down a little bit. You can Budew them, wait till you're able to then take a knockout, so you can go the 2-2-2. So Budew, super versatile against Gholdengo. If you see it, go second, hit them with a Budew, and you're pretty much winning the game there. And that's all the Pokemon that we play. Next up for supporters, very simple. We're going to be playing 4 Professor Sada's Vitality. Absolutely such a busted card. I think this is one of the best supporters they've printed for like a specific deck in such a long time. We're playing 3 Crispin. Once again, this is what's special to this deck. Crispin, super versatile back in the day. I say back in the day as if it's only a few months ago, you know, you would use Crispin in the Raging Bolt deck as a 1-up just to get that, you know, a more consistent turn 1 attachment to, once again, your Raging Bolt EX, because then you could Teal Mask to get 3 energies. That's 210, knocking out most of the baby EX Pokemon. But Crispin is so versatile, especially because we're playing the Mew. Allows you to attack with Mew EX against Charizard. 2 bosses orders, once again, super consistent there, being able to boss out Pokemon that we need. And then we're playing 1 Judge, just super versatile, throwing off some of the combo decks like Ethan's Ho-Ho, stuff like that. So Judge is really nice. Now for the items, keeping it very simple, we'll blaze through these. We got 4 Ultra Ball, very standard. We've gone up to 4 Nest Balls with this deck. Once again, they wanted to just keep it very simple, very standard, just basically dump your whole hand almost in like your first turn. Earthen Vessel, really good, getting the energies, fueling the Teal Mask Ogerpons. For the 2-ofs, we have 2 Night Stretchers and 2 Pokégear. Pokégear getting the supporter that we need for a certain situation. And then once again, Night Stretcher just allowing us to get back, whether it be another Raging Bolt or whether it be the baby Raging Bolt. So super versatile there. 1 Superior Energy Retrieval. Once again, fueling the energy recycling through the deck. Once again, getting into your hand and using the Teal Mask. And then 1 Prime Catcher. You're always playing a Prime Catcher and Raging Bolt. I don't think it's ever changed. We're playing 3 Area 0 Underdepths. Once again, this is just to go super wide. And then you're able to use the Chien-Pao to discard it to then, you know, any Pokemon that's been damaged, you can take advantage of that. And then we're playing 3 Lightning, 3, I was gonna say fighting, I mean fire. We're playing 3 Fighting, and then we're playing 6 Grass Energies. And guys, that was the 2025 Japan Championship winning Raging Bolt EX deck profile. All right, guys, so that was the winning Raging Bolt EX deck from, once again, the 2025 Japan Championship. Take this to your locals, take it to a league challenge, take it to a league cup, see how you do. Let me know what you think of the deck in the description box down below. We'll be on PTCG Live. So once again, if you want to become a member, you can become a member of the channel to play me with PTCG Live. I think it's only like $5 or $10, so it's not bad. Unlimited games, so you can always have some fun time there. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think should have been changed from this deck, and which do you like better? Put Knocked Owl in the comments if you think the Knocked Owl version is better, or put the raw build of Raging Bolt. So put Bolt in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, become part of the Poke Kingdom. It's been your king. Peace.